You're more fun than fireworks. You got me smiling like my favorite band's t-shirt. We're cooler than cherry slurs. Like Robin Williams, they were laughing till it hurts. You're more fun than fireworks. You're more fun than fireworks. We're rolling and it's off the wall. Talk louder than a shopping mall with a grin. Made a year. Walk on over now. Friendships double than a vivid chains. Shining brighter than a movie screen. Showing branded double features with a free popcorn reflex. More fun than fireworks. You got me smiling like my favorite band's t-shirt. We're cooler than cherry slurs. Like Robin Williams, they were laughing till it hurts. You're more fun than fireworks. You're more fun than fireworks. Put a slow dancing in while bringing back to drunk dates. Dang, it must be that late. Outdates can't touch us on a blue day. Hot and fresher than Subway engine. More dramatic than a punk rock strong. But let it fly, out it's wrong. And we'll walk this contradiction till we come undone. You're more fun than fireworks. You got me smiling like my favorite band's t-shirt. We're cooler than cherry slurs. Like Robin Williams, they were laughing till it hurts. You're more fun than fireworks. You got me smiling like my favorite band's t-shirt. We're cooler than cherry slurs. Like Robin Williams, they were laughing till it hurts. You're more fun than fireworks. You're more fun than fireworks. You're more fun than fireworks. You're more fun than fireworks.
Welcome, one and all, to our year-end celebratory best of live stream concert featuring all of your favorite songs from the last 5 years of this Patreon experiment, where we have released almost 60 songs together into the world. So, what's up to J-Wags? I see you guys out there. Kurt Bizu, what? Dude, thanks for joining, man. I hope you enjoy what you hear tonight. We got the Moody's. Are you guys at your holiday house? Are you like broadcasting this for your whole extended family? Or did you guys come back already? And Tim Lewis, my bro. Drew Lewis, both my bros. Sweet. Awesome, man. Well, I've got quite a set put together from your requests. I think I got everybody's collected from the far corners of the internets. Obviously, some of these are going to sound a little different than the recordings. I want to start with this tune on the acoustic. I don't know about you, but the last month has been filled with a lot of sickness in our house, and then the activities of the holiday, and as lovely as those are, driving through snowstorms and My wife is actually sick again down in our bedroom below, so I was on with the kids all day. I'm a little frazzled. Frankly, I'm kind of walking into this with kind of a low tank. So I kind of need this first one. I'm super glad that someone requested it. So we're going to start out with this tune, Sit With You, and I'll just take a moment to slow down, breathe in, and kind of settle in to tonight. And what I hope for, I'm hoping this for myself and for you. This time of year, particularly this week between Christmas and New Year's, we eat a lot of candy, right? We like watch a lot of candy. Kind of everything that is put around us is just like sweet and non-nutritive. So I'm hoping that tonight is nutritive for us and nourishing to our souls and our minds, and our spirits. So here we go. This is the first request, Sit With You. When you've said all there is to say, we don't have to talk to make me stay. I will stay with you. When your heart feels more than it can hold, tears all dried up, hours and cold, I will stay with you. With you in the burning, when you just don't know where the fire started, how it will grow. There are battles you must fight alone, but I can still refresh your soul. I sitting here with you, and the waiting feels like a stone. Long as my heart's beating, yours won't be too long. With the sands up, I can't really say, but I know where we both sit today. While I'm here with you. All right, there we go. Got one in the can. That one, Sit With You. I was an early tune recorded with my neighbors live in their living room on their piano across the street. Not all of you are patrons, so, I don't know if you've heard the recordings or not, but every song we're playing tonight has been recorded in one form or another, so I might talk about that. If you've got questions or, comments on stuff as we go through it, feel free to drop them in here. All right, so the Moody's are at the Holiday House. Sweet, man. So you got people coming and going. Thanks for broadcasting this, man. You could be watching a bowl game. Instead, you're here. And that means a lot to me, bro. We have our official Freebird request of the night, so we got that out of the way. Don't need to do that again. We're all good. All right, man. Okay, let's do this tune. This one's called "Beautiful Things." This was actually requested by quite a few people. I wrote this one for my house church actually a couple years ago when we were kind of getting that started during the pandemic, and it's a song that has seemed to keep meaning things to people, and keeps getting requested, and so I keep bringing it back up. And the way you're going to hear it tonight is pretty much the way that I recorded it for the Patreon. So here you go. This one's called "Beautiful Things." Your eyes never stopped you searching. What is it you're looking for? Your heart has never stopped desiring what you've been desiring, and all you have to giving of it free to us. Receiving presents takes some trust that you are committed to from every beginning. You're a God who wants to give beautiful things. You're a God who wants to give beautiful things. Your heart has always been in love with us. Why are you in love with us when all your offering we look at with suspicious eyes? You have never tried to hide that you are committed to from every beginning. You're a God who wants to give beautiful things. I believe whispers and deception about your resurrection. I believed another angel's story that you're selfish with your glory. I believed of all your motivations, the chiefest one is hatred. I believed you're just like the others, always looking to devour. Oh, I believed you spend more time taking than you ever do making. Yeah, but you're committed to from all my beginnings. You're a God who wants to give me beautiful things. You're a God who wants to give me beautiful things. Beauty upon morning after morning after morning, you're a guy who wants to give me beautiful things. All right, beautiful things. Man, I needed that one tonight. I hope that did a little something for you inside as well. Oh, Joseph, Seth, you made it, brother. Thanks for joining in, man. Let me sing you to sleep. I'm sure gosh, I've been watching that storm. We drove through the storm a few days ago, and we were thinking about you and hoping that you, I know trucks still got to go, but we've been thinking about and praying for you, man, because I would not want to drive through what you all have been getting up there in Western Michigan the last week. So let me sing and ease your tired eyes and bones and heart and soul, and you just lay there and chill out, my done. Okay. Oh, Kurt Bizu says, well done. Thanks, man. Thank you. All right, let's do another acoustic one before we switch over to electric here. We'll do this one. This one's called The Man Who Wore These Boots. So, as a storyteller and a songwriter, sometimes you're telling your story, and other times you're just telling a story. And that's like more the case with this tune. This is just a story, probably somebody's story, not mine. But it's a great tune and a great song. So here we go. Man Who Wore These Boots. Seems like a year since I drove this road, seen this house, walked this floor. I left in such a hurry, I forgot my shoes. Now I'm sitting in the doorway, staring at your boots. And these boots I took for granted, they walk some lonely roads, drove beat up trucks and trudged through mud, the likes you never told. But danced to Kansas thunder and rested none too soon. I wish I had one more ride with the man who wore these boots. Hey, 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 these boots. Mama said before she died, you and I were two alike. The smell of leather hit me as it wrapped around my foot. I stepped off that porch to walk a mile or two. And these boots I took for granted, they walk some lonely roads, drove beat up trucks and trudged through mud, the likes you never told. They ran to help their neighbor and rested none too soon. Wish I had one more ride with the man who wore these boots. Yeah, yeah, these boots. Oh, these boots. Yeah, yeah, these boots. These boots I took for granted, they walk some lonely roads, drove beat up trucks and trudged through mud, the likes you never told. Rested on the front porch, the night I dared to sleep. Wish I had one more ride with the man who wore these boots. Hey, yeah, yeah, these boots. These boots. Hey, yeah, these boots. There you go. The man who wore these boots. Or as Jason Moody called it, a grandpa song. I think you're talking about content there, potentially, or do I sound like a grandpa when I'm singing it? I suppose either one's possible there. We've got the Myers watching from Hilton Head. What? Thanks for joining. Glad to be virtually with you all on this holiday week. I was hoping that this would be a good time for everyone to get together and listen to some tunes. Seems like that does seem to be the case. So, all right. Seth says, "Nice." Was thinking more like a trucker song. So maybe you guys are just imprinting, what you know. Although, I hope that's not some kind of prophetic for you, Jason. You got a little while before you become a grandpa, my man. Even if you are the oldest in our friend group. All right, where do we want to start here with the electric? I know where we'll start. We're gonna start with this tune, this oldie but goodie. This one was one of the first full band tunes that I released on Patreon. Because it was sponsored by my wife's hospice company. And this one is called... Are we on? Yeah. All right. Yeah, I think we're good. This one's called I'm Alive. If you love me, won't you let me go? I know you don't wanna feel all alone, but there's a ache in my soul, jumps of fighting in my bones. It's time for me to be at home. I see something beautiful where the ceiling meets the sky. Still hearing every word you say, like it's going to a better place. I'm still here, but I'm there. I need something to wear. When I made him at the gate, I see something beautiful in a room filled with light. I see someone beautiful when I feel so alive. I'm alive. Hold my hand and look me in the face. talk about my glory days. Deep down, you know, in the place that we go. Those days are just my starting place. To all of you I've ever loved, goodbye is not goodbye. I'm alive, 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 I'm alive. If you love me, won't you let me go? I know you don't wanna feel all alone, but there's a ache in my soul, jumps a fine in my bones. It's time for me to be at home. Woo! All right, that one's called I'm Alive. Hope I don't need to boot anybody out of this, this chat room here. We've got a intergenerational feud going on, it sounds like. Quick, play another song. Play another song when no one's paying attention. All right, here, let's do this one. This was a super fun one to produce out. This was early on. This was one of the tunes that I recorded everything on myself when I was just kind of getting my studio started and transitioning from recording all this stuff at other people's studios. Really had a ton of fun with this one, and I still think the recording sounds fantastic. So here's this tune. It's called Darkness Trembles. In the black of the night, I never knew I could find out why I was made. Little lights in the sky with a story to tell. I forgot how excitement felt until a day darkness trembles in the presence of a spark. When you follow the glow back to where it's begun, every star is someone's sun given life. At the edge of the worlds where the angels confer, they look out at the lights on earth in our souls. They want to know how we are one's called Darkness Trembles. Whew. All right. So it sounds like there's a few people out there traveling for this holiday. Did you guys, did anybody get something pretty sweet for Christmas? Throw a little conversation starter out there. Jeremiah says, love the guitar in that song. Me too, man. Yeah, I love that. I love that little part. Oh, and my wife from sick downstairs is finally here and figured out how to comment. Hey, sweetheart. I hope somehow it helps your tummy. All right. Let's do another tune here. Okay, let's do this one. So this one I'm gonna give a little shout out to Jason and Sarah Moody. This song was a commission actually for last Christmas, and I loved it so much. And there were some other things in the writing of it that I asked Sarah if I could share this with all of you, and so I actually released this as a patron exclusive in early of this year. And then I just keep playing it, and I love this tune. And even though I wrote it for my buddy's wife, it's interestingly enough, I feel like every time I sing it, I find new ways to relate to it. So this one's called Miracles in Me.
It's casual, like summertime. It's a magical orchid and a tree. Every day's day further. Finally, I believe there's miracles in me. Covering of my wings, so beautiful, living and growing. It's more than full, like summertime. It's a magical orchid and the trees. Every
that keep the light over here, telling my story. I become so much more than me. Yeah, it's beautiful, way beyond knowing, like making love, fertilizes an embryo. Yeah, makes alive. It's a magical. Waking up to dream every day instead. Further and we'll bear. Open for all to see. There's miracles. There's miracles. There's miracles in me. Whew. All right. Miracles in me. Pardon my coughing. Had a chest cold all last week and barely made it through my show in Bryan on whatever day that was, last Thursday. And now, you know, get a few songs in, and there's still some stuff that loosens up in there. So I hope we made you cry there, Jason Moody. Let me tune this dude here real quick. While I think about what song I want to do next. All right. I think that's what we're gonna do. I think we'll do Lake of Fire Shore. This might have been the most requested tune. It was up there with one of the most requested tunes. Okay, here we go. Maybe. From the heart, from the mind, cynicism never gets it right. Raise the dead, shoot the poor. Neither one is satisfied with more. Hey, I've been down a lake of fire shore. Devils running that postmodern resort. Hey, I'm too ill, I'm pulling on the chain. Imposters and their monsters have their day. Ooh. behind. I've never seen a whole human alive. Smell the blood, oh, let it flow high. And I was done the monsters and the ghosts. I've been down the lake of fire shore. Devils running that postmodern resort. Hey, hey, hands of hell are pulling on that chain. Imposters and their monsters of the day. I've been down the lake fire shore. Devils running that postmodern resort. Hey, hands of hell are pulling on their chain. Imposters and their monsters at the day. Got a little malfunction with my in-ear monitors in the middle of that one that I was not able to remedy, but we got through it. Oh, all right. Man, we got 12 people out there tonight. What's up, y'all? Thanks for tuning in. All right, so let's see who's in the warmest place right now. If you think you're in the warmest place, tell me what your high was today. I'll start. I think our high today was in the 20s, 25, something around there. When the sun was hitting the pavement, it was melting the snow a little bit, which was good. So who thinks they're in the warmest place? That's what I want to know. All right. Michelle Pierce, how can you ever lurk? You're one of the tried and true, the continuously present people, and I appreciate that about you. Thank you so much. Oh, should have been. Oh, 50 was the high. Oh, that's right. Yeah, because you guys are down. Where did you say you were, Lindsay? Let me scroll back up here. Hilton Head. Only 50 down there, huh? Wow. My brother was in North Carolina last week, and he said it was, pretty much the same temperature that it was up here. Jeremiah. 64 indoor to my wife's protest. Well, you're just doing what AEP's asking of you, right? Conserving energy. I think you still might win, though, Lindsay. I don't know if there's anybody on here that had a high today. over 50, but we'll see. Oh, you guys got up to 22 in Holland, huh, Seth? That's actually not bad. I saw pictures of some parks. The park in it's right by you guys, right on the shore. It's escaping me, but it was, man, it looked like an ice castle. It was just encased in these giant icicles. Oh, that's right. We got Kurt in Virginia, 46 degrees. So you're still in the running there, Lindsay. Oh, all right. Let's do another tune here. Well, I guess we'll pick it up a little bit. We'll give this one a tune. This one, so the last two songs that I released were both widely requested. I'm not sure if that's because they were big hits or if they were just recent. But we'll give this one a try. This is Even If You Did Like Rain, which is a great rock and roll tune. We'll see how it translates here with just this guitar. So here we go. I have to remember what key it's in here. Oh, that's right. It's there we go. All right, let's give this a try. 1, 2. Even if you did like rain, you'd get so no tripping, clothes dripping. Even if you did like rain, you'd get so bone shaking, heart breaking. Even if you did like rain. I've been looking at the sky around us. I've been watching all the change rolling. If you're one of those who keeps their powder dry, but even if you did like rain, you'd get so no tripping, clothes dripping. Even if you did like rain, you'd get so bone shaking, I'm breaking. Even if you did like rain. Even if you did like rain. Ooh, hey, hey, ooh, hey, here's a telecast to all who listen. Here's a video on how to swim. If you learn to cut across the tide, and even if you did like rain, you'd get so no tripping, clothes dripping. Even if you did like rain, you'd get so bone shaking, I'm breaking. Even if you did like rain, you'd get so straight drowning, I'm pounding. Even if you did like rain. Even if you did like rain. Okay. All right. Oh, we got a Oh It Translates rock from J-Wags. Thanks, man. Woot woot. Oh, and Seth asked Holland, State Park, or Grand Haven. Oh, it was neither of those. It was something else. I keep thinking of Palo Alto, and I know that that's wrong, but it sounds like that. This time of night, man, my brain just forgets names. I'm surprised I haven't forgotten words yet. I'm missing notes every once in a while, but cool. All right, so that one, Even If You Did Like Rain. What else we got on this list here? Oh yeah, Nothing Left for the Grave. Well, I guess while we're in rock and roll mode, we might as well do this one. Called Nothing Left for the Grave. Dear wife, I leave my heart to you, knowing the most what it can do. Share it with my sisters on that day. Sons and daughters, take my arm, hold your children long and hard. Use my hands to wipe your tears away. And I give up the ghost. I hope there's nothing left for the grave. Brothers, dance and sing for me. Use my voice and move my feet. A little touch of symphony and a handful of the blues. Friends I live within your care, a mind I grew when I was there. Water it and it'll give you flow. And I give up the ghost. I hope there's nothing left for the grave. If you can't find my bones, I'm home and there's nothing left, nothing left, nothing left for the grave. Dust and dust and ash to ash, every moment until we pass is giving us another chance to give away our flame. Family, both fire and white blood, spirit and dead alive, yeah. We all live, cause we all die the same. And I give up the ghost. I hope there's nothing left for the grave. If you can't find my bones, I'm home and there's nothing left, nothing left, nothing left for the grave. Oh, there we go. Nothing left for the grave. Michelle asked, are you or did you already do I Am the Storm? Oh boy. I must have missed that one. Because that is not on my list. And I didn't prep it. Well, I'll tell you what. Stick around to the end. And I'll see if I can pull up a chart, and we can I'll try to sight read it. I can't even remember the last time I played that song, but it's got to be in there somewhere, right? Okay. Let's see here. Oh, so we did that one. Oh, here we go. All right, we'll just stay in rock and roll mode, I guess, because we're here, and it's rock and roll time. All apparently. Well, just keep turning it up. That's how you make it better, right? You turns it up. I need a little more verby on this one. All right. So this one was a very requested tune. Knock It Down. Man, this one was a collaboration with the studio down in Columbus in the early days of the Patreon. That's still super happy. Love the way the recording on this one turned out. Just a telly, a stomp, a tambourine, and then this guitar and my voice, and it just kills. So here we go. Knock It Down. Better than steel, older than the streets, till the new white flight revitalizing come save on us all when we dare big machines and yeah, breaking ground. Yeah, knock it down, yeah. 88 Ford short bed, Lariat and Pappy's old truck trading in the caves. 48 months of sperm banking over town. I'm sitting up high in a 350. Sitting up high in a 350. Hey, bank come around. Hey, knock it down, yeah. An ex-best friend, an engagement ring. Playing it long sounds overrated. Hell, playing it all is enough for me. And hey, such a lonesome sound. Hey, knock it down, yeah. Pushing out styles, out love and higher the man of the dance on the shaky stage. Loading out guns and self-righteous bullets, now we're entertained while taking aim. I say, entertained while taking aim. Oh, let them wear the crown. Hey, just how like it does. Quick, building beach bodies, well, I'm blessing my soul 3 days a week. Membership, concert clubs, go to meeting, till there's nothing more left for the man to take. Saying nothing more left for any man to take. Oh, children begging to be found. Yeah, that way knock it down. Knock it down. Solid requests from you guys. All right, so we found out who has the highest temperature. Sounds like it's the Myers at 50 degrees. Who's got the lowest temperature out there? Sounds like most of us are here in the mid-20s today. Anybody lower than that? Anybody lower than the mid-20s out there? Oh, and actually, that's all the electric tunes, so we can put this hot rod away. And grab the old Gibby. My 1967. My 1967 Gibson. I think I need to tune it a little bit here, though. So I had a fun little anecdote. I finally built a rack in my backyard for my firewood, and I got a load delivered. Cut it all up right before it got cold, and stacked it with my 6-year-old daughter. She helped me out. She got an ice cream out of it. And then I've never done this before, so I you got to tarp the wood pile, but only the top of it, and so I got to tie the tarp down, and I'm trying to figure out how to do this, and just kind of was I'm just gonna give it a try, and we'll see how it goes, with some rope along the back and folding it in half and a couple bungees. Well, man, we had 50-mile-an-hour winds while I was out of town over Christmas, and I came home. My tarp is still on my wood pile, and my wood is still covered, and my wood pile is not falling over. So I feel like if it's made it through that, then it's good. It's not gonna go anywhere. All right, so we got some temperature responses here. So Seth says it was 16 degrees at 4 a.m. when I started. Okay. Whew, and the truck started right up there, huh? Did you gotta light a fire under the diesel at that point, or what do you have an engine block warmer or something that you use? Jeremiah, wife is asleep, so I bumped it down to 62. Brutal, man, brutal. Although we do, when we go to bed, ours turns down to 61, so I guess it's not too bad. All right, so we've got a couple tunes here. Let's see, what haven't we done? Okay, Seth says block heater. Solid. Well, here, you know what? I'm gonna break out the harmonica and do a tune with the harmonica in it. How about that? Yeah, when we went to Alaska last year, I'd never experienced cold like that in my life. It was -30 at night, and it was negative, in the negative single digits during the day. But I tell you what, when I went out last Friday morning, I went out just to see, kind of walk around in the field by my folks' parents' house. And I was having absolute flashbacks to chasing the northern lights at 3 a.m. in Alaska in March. It was just dumb cold. And yeah, it felt that way. It sure did. All right. So this tune's called In Our Town. This was requested a couple times. And I wrote this song about our town here, Delaware, Ohio. And the folks here, us included, that are, well, I'll let the song speak for itself. Here we go, In Our Town. We choose to raise our kids in a town where they can walk down for ice cream Sundays, then over to the park. We choose to raise our kids where the neighbors know their names. The shops are closed on Mondays, and when the owner needs a break, yeah, I can't say for sure when they grow up if they'll stay. But the feeling that they're from somewhere will never go away. We choose to raise our kids where no matter where they go, anywhere in this town, see someone that they know. We choose to raise our kids on the street where people parade out there on the sidewalk. For whoever comes their way, I can't say for sure when they grow up if they'll stay. But the feeling that they're from somewhere will never go away. So here's to the dream of a childhood, full of trees and parks and bikes and front porch friends, where strangers wave and neighbors save you peppers from the yard. People help when life kicks you around, working on that dream in our town. Well, I hope to God my kids can breathe the Midwest air and know a town's only as stable as the people living there. And I pray one day my kids find a place that they love to, where the people there surround them are beautiful as you. Yeah, I can't say for sure when they grow up if they'll stay. But the feeling that they're from somewhere will never go away. So here's to the dream of a childhood, full of trees and parks and bikes and front porch friends, where strangers wave and neighbors save you peppers from the yard. And people help when life kicks you around, working on that dream, working on that dream in our town, working on that dream in our town. Yeah, that one deserved a long fade there. All right, that one's called In Our Town. I can take this harmonica off now. Man, I like playing harmonica, but having the rack with the singing and the playing and the hair and the beard and it's just so much. Oh, Jeremiah said, I don't think I've heard this one before. I love the lyrics. Definitely what we are trying to do here. Yeah, man. Yes. Yes, very much so. You know, a funny story about that tune. That one came out, I think I released it. It was sometime in the fall of this year, and it was a sketch, just basically like how you just heard it. And like a month later, my mom, I send her all the stuff that I record. And a month later, my mom messaged me, and she's like, "Hey, what's your mayor's contact information?" It's like, okay. She's like, "Yeah, you should share that song with her. Like, that's really cool. It actually makes me like really happy for my kids and my grandkids that like they, feel this way about where they live." And I thought that was a really interesting, I don't typically find myself like from the perspective of a grandparent, you know, thinking about like, what are the things that would make me feel like satisfied and happy? And, you know, here my mom is like, oh, my kids love where they live. And they're raising their kids around people that know them and love them and want to support them and, you know, want the place that they live to be great. And that makes her really satisfied. So I thought it was kind of a cool insight that I didn't even have when I was writing it, you know? All right, we're coming down to the wire here. We've got, if my count is correct, I think two more tunes. Yes, here we go. Okay, so we'll do this tune's called Spirit of Our Age. And here we go. Here we do. Taught us we could be within everybody's grasp a crown. Mind is all we need. All I want is to slow down, and there I find the light. Okay. Behold, the spirit of our age. We can have it all. Choices never pick a side. Build it up too big to fall. Safer to live in our mind, or better yet, a scream. Escape inside. Nothing can be known. Even less is true. We're better off alone inside the cage. Behold, the spirit of our age. Trained to fear ourselves, call our brother enemy. We'd send them all to hell if it kept the cost of living down and our family free and safe inside the cage. Nothing can be known. Oh, heaven less is true. We're better off alone inside the cage. Behold, the spirit of our age. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Spirit of our age. Coming down to it. Last tune. I really appreciate all of you dialing in tonight. I know there's so many other things that would warrant your attention. And you've chosen to spend the last 75, 80 minutes here with me and with us. So thank you. Thank you so much for that. And for you patrons, I really can't thank you enough for these last 5 years, how it's kept my artistry alive and developed me as an artist, as a person, as a songwriter, as a producer, and brought music into the world that I think matters. Even though it's not on the radio and it's not on television shows and it's not on curated Spotify playlists, I hear from you when I talk with you, at least one song that has moved you and touched you and caused you to think about something different or perceive something differently. And that's what I'm trying to do with my music, which I think is different than the reason a lot of music is written. And I'm only able to do that because of your generosity. So thank you for this year and all of the years that have come up to this point. I could go on, and maybe I should. I'm not sure how much is too much expressing my gratitude. But I love you guys so much and feel really, really grateful to have this small, intimate, loyal band to create for, and know that is just part of the rhythm of my life and part of the rhythm of your life. And I hope and I pray that it is rewarding and nourishing for you as we continue to do this. Okay. Oh, we got a couple comments here before I play this last tune. That's the times, man. Nice way to spend an evening. Awesome. I agree. Oh, thanks for the tunes. Okay, that's what he meant. All right. And Michelle said, it's been an honor to be one of your supporters, lifetime stalker here. Awesome. You're amazing, Michelle. All right. Well, we'll go out on this tune. This one was, the latest release. More Fun Than Fireworks. If you've heard the recording, you know it's just a cool, straight up rock and roll tune, a la late 90s, early 2000s. I'm going to do it here on acoustic. This was written about my friend, my group of friends here in town, my bros. It's just a friend tune that's kind of silly. So I thought it was a fitting ending to the evening. This one's called More Fun Than Fireworks. You're more fun than fireworks. You got me smiling like my favorite band's t-shirt. We're cooler than cherry slurps, like Robin Williams did when laughing till it hurts. You're more fun than fireworks. You're more fun than fireworks. World rolling and it's off the wall. Talk louder than a shopping mall with a grand from me to yeah. Oh, come over now. Friendship's tougher than a pair of jeans, shining brighter than a movie screen, showing Brad Pitt double features with a free popcorn refill. More fun than fireworks. You got me smiling like my favorite band's t-shirt. We're cooler than cherry slurps, like Robin Williams did when laughing till it hurts. You're more fun than fireworks. You're more fun than fireworks. We'll put a slow dance in it while bring it back to prom days. Dang, it must be that lady. Our kids can't touch us on a good day. Hot and fresher than Subway in Japan. More dramatic than a punk rock strong, but let it fly out and drawn. Now we'll walk this contradiction till we come undone. You're more fun than fireworks. You got me smiling like my favorite band's t-shirt. We're cooler than cherry slopes, like Robin Williams doing laugh until it hurts. You're more fun than fireworks. You got me smiling like my favorite band's t-shirt. We're cooler than cherry slopes, like Robin Williams doing laugh until it hurts. You're more fun than fireworks. 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 All right. Woo! We did it. Thank you guys so much. Oh, Michelle are you still on, Michelle? If you're still on, drop a message and I'm gonna look for a chart right now. I'm looking for a chart for I Am the Storm. Let's see if I can find it here. I Am the Storm. There's my I have recording notes. Oh, I have a chart. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, I found a chart. And Michelle is still here. All right. Oh, man. Kurt, thanks for hanging out, dude. Really cool. Really cool to connect with you. I hope, by the way, if you didn't know, the amp that I'm playing tonight through my casino is that AC4. You still got your AC4? You still got your AC4, Kurt? Happy New Year, Lindsay. I'm gonna attempt this. If anyone else had asked Michelle, I probably would have been like, I don't know if I can do this, but since it's you, okay, so. Okay, so that's the easy part. There's a weird part in here that I have to remember, or else it's going to be a train wreck when I get to it. Okay, well, you know what? We're going to give it a try, and if I train wreck, then I train wreck Michelle, but I'm giving it a try for you. Here we go. I'm the Storm. Whew. There is a voice that thunders to my soul's foundations. It threatens all that I have ever hoped and loved. It's like a hurricane of violent accusations, but I don't listen anymore, 'cause I am the storm. There is a peace that's not concerned with understanding. It lets me rest even when it's at my door. The lies are pounding, demanding my attention, but I don't listen anymore, 'cause I am the storm. I am the hammer on the chains of the oppressor. I am the wrecking taking water waves, demanding my attention, but I don't hear them anymore, 'cause I am the storm. I am the axe laid to the root of all deception. I am the fire in the forge of God Most High. I am the petals on the lily in the valley, and I'm not hiding anymore. I've heard the trumpet call a war, and I am the star. Lay my head on my daddy's chest. Rest, oh, rest. Lay my head on my daddy's chest. 'Cause when he grabs his armor, climbs on heaven's horse, we won't be left standing at the door. We're not children anymore. We've learned the truth about this war. We are God's human being form, and we are the stuff. Children anymore. We've learned the truth about this war. We are God's human being form, and we are the stars. We are the stars. We are the stars. Thank God for charts. I'm so glad I charted that one out, because that would have been an impossibility without that. Oh, for you, Michelle. Thank you all so much for hanging out this holiday week. I've got some really great songs already in the pipeline for January and February. I'll give you a little hint, or a little inside tip there. My brain, I'm losing words. In February, I'm releasing a Latin song. Very first Latin song I've ever done, but I got a classical guitar and I felt inspired, and it's got bandero horns, and I broke out like every piece of percussion I have. Just super cool. And that one I'm still like putting the finishing touches on. So stay tuned for that one in February. The song's called Esplendido. And I guess without further dragging this out, I suppose, I am going to pack up this stuff and go to bed. And I want to say I love you all. Thank you so much for being here. Patrons, thank you. I can't wait for a whole nother year of making great art with you guys. So much love. Stay warm, stay safe, be courageous, and love the people that are near you. We'll see you all again in a few weeks. Maybe.